I'm Ashlyn and my husband is Zach, and we're traveling A to Z. For the last few weeks, we've been taking you along as we stop through different ports going to Alaska by our Norwegian Cruise Line cruise. Join us for our last video of this series. Our last two stops are to Victoria, Canada and Seattle, Washington, where we dock. So we're at our last cruise stop, which is Victoria, Canada. I just learned that because the ship is registered in the Bahamas, they have to stop at a non-United States port, which is why we're stopping in Victoria, Canada. Unfortunately, we're only here for like 3.5, 4 hours. Not enough to really see much, but it should be a really nice stop, and it's a gorgeous night. We made it to Canada!
Yay, Canada!
We made it to Victoria. We are now walking from the boat, and we're gonna go explore the night lights because it came in really late.
It's 9:15 right now.
We have to be back on the boat at 11:30. Not much is gonna be open because it's so late, but
We're going clubbing.
we're not going clubbing.
We're going clubbing.
Granted, look, Zach looks really good.
Yeah.
He's all dressed up.
What sexy looks like.
So the all lit up building is the Parliament. The Parliament building was finished being built in 1897 and is the home to the Legislative Assembly of British Columbia. And over here, the castle looking thing is the Fairmont. This is a beautiful hotel that has 437 rooms and is in the center of the historic Victoria. This is the Fairmont Victoria. It's beautiful inside. Definitely recommend stopping by and having a drink if you have a chance. So we walked to Victoria waterfront. It was close to, I'd say, 1.25 miles. So it's not close. It's definitely a walk. It took us about, I would say, close to a half an hour to get there. You could take a taxi or a bus for like $13 US or 15 Canadian. You could also take a horse-drawn carriage. Not sure how much that costs. And then there's these little people that will like carry you. So there's options. Walking's also nice if it's a gorgeous night. And that, like I said, took about a half an hour. It's what we did. The cruise ship just docked from our Alaska cruise in Seattle, Washington. We're now gonna go explore a little bit of the city before we have to catch our plane back home. So there are some hills in Seattle. We're walking to Pikes Place right now, and it is pretty straight down. We're at the famous fish corner where they throw fish and yell and scream. They've actually used this in a lot of movies. That was really close to my head. It's the good latte. Look at this gum street. The gum wall was started in 1990 when performers and patrons started to put gum on the wall. This area is down an alleyway in Pikes Market. They have a lot of produce. It's just a big farmer's market, so really fresh looking produce. They have fish, meat, and also the world famous Starbucks. They're making cheese. Washington is home of the original Starbucks, which was established in 1912. And a really, really, really long line for coffee. There's the monorail. You can take the monorail from downtown all the way to the Space Needle. It's about $3 a piece one way. You can also buy a round trip ticket if you want. But it goes, yeah, right to the Space Needle. So it's an easy way to get from one side to the other side. It's about 3 miles. 3rd floor. The monorail was built for the 1962 World's Fair, and over 1 million people rode it. On the monorail, heading to the Space Needle.
We made it this far.
Made it to the Space Needle. It was a fun cruise, and we had a nice half a day exploring Seattle before heading home. I hope you enjoyed our videos. Please subscribe below to follow more of our adventures.